Hello friend, welcome to all of you in this chapter number 2, national income, and the previous lecture we discussed about the difficulties in measurement of national income. There are the two difficulties. The some difficulties are conceptual difficulties and the theoretical difficulties. So previous lecture we discussed about the statistical or conceptual difficulties measuring of national income, and the lecture number 12 is about the statistical or conceptual difficulties measuring of national income. So today we discuss about the difficulties of national income in practice or the statistically. Before that, we see that the national income estimate the measure the volume of commodities and services turned out during a given period of counted without the duplication. So within 1 year, the portion of all final goods and services counted at market rate, we call this a national income. So generally, one economic year means the from the 1st April to 31st March, and the sum of the primary, secondary and tertiary sectors production we call is the national product or national output. So there are the two difficulties, the conceptual difficulties and statistical difficulties, which we start in our earlier lecture. And conceptual difficulties we see in the previous lecture. The conceptual difficulties means which is related to concept and consideration problem, which concept are considered measuring into the national income and is not considered. It is the conceptual difficulties, and the concept of national income has changed over the time. That's why these difficulties came, and today we looking the second one, the statistical or practical difficulties. The statistical and practical difficulties are difficulties when we actually start to measuring national income. The conceptual difficulties, the difficulties which is the before of the measuring of national income, we face the some difficulties which is the theoretical or conceptual difficulties. But when we in reality practically we try to measure the national income, that time some we face the difficulties. These are the practical or statistical difficulties. So the difficulties and problem are most common to the when the national income measurement in practically the measurement of national in product present many serious difficulties, and which is we discuss in our lecture. So first difficulty is the problem of double counting. The greatest difficulty in calculating the national income is the double counting, which arises from the failure to distinguish properly between the final and intermediary product. In economy, there are the three sectors: agriculture, industrial, and service sectors. So there is we count the sum production is the final production in the agriculture goods, like the sugar cane is the final production in the agriculture sectors for the farmers. But in the industrial sector, the sugar cane is the intermediary goods and or the raw material, and finished product is the sugar. And the sweet making industry, the sugar is the raw material and the sweet is the final product. So when we count the sugarcane production one time, and the other time we count the sugar production, and also we count the sweet production, that time there is the problem of double counting. So there is always existence that happen, the national income would be work out be many times actual. So like here is the example, the flour used by the bakery is an intermediary product, and that by the household is the final product. So flour is the intermediary or raw material product for the bakeries, and it is the final product for the household. These difficulties is came in national income in practice. So it is the practical difficulty. So only the final goods and services are taken into the account. That is not easy task. Which goods are the final goods and which goods are intermediary goods? It is the difficult task to the find out. So lack of occupational specialization. The next difficulty is the lack of occupational specialization. So lack of occupational specialization, this problem is came into the particularly a developing country, where the people are engaged in many businesses at a time. People work in two or more businesses. So we count the national income that time one business or one work is counted and another work is the remain for counting. Like in India, the farmers are busy in many businesses like dairy business, poultry business, cloth making and etc. business. And that time we consider the one business income but forget the other the allied activities income. So it is the lack of occupational specialization. So people engage at a time in two or three sectors. So we count only one sector's income and forget the other sectors or other engagement of work income. So it is the lack of occupational specialization. So specialization in the occupation is the lack in developing country we find. The next we see that the agriculture, industry and service sector, some people also count part time in one industry and the secondary job is another in work in the another industry. So these are the occupational specialization problem came in developing countries. So it is the statistical and practical difficulties. The next is the barter system transaction. Again, this is the problem facing the developing countries. The barter transaction most of the happen into the developing countries, like the India, where the goods are exchanged for the goods, and the people are avoiding the use of the money. In the agriculture sector, most of the time farmers work for the goods, they exchanging the goods. So many people are in rural area, they complete their transaction throughout the barter system, but the calculating of national income only monetary transaction we consider. So that time these difficulties are widely in relating. So people are exchanging good for the barters. So one goods given to the other person and take his the another goods. So barter system is the problem. Like in India, the many people selling the old cloth and purchase the pot is the example of barter system. And some people they sell their hair, mostly women sell their hair and purchase some pot. So it is the example of barter system. So barter system means the avoiding of money and we count only the is transaction which is including the money. So barter system is the problem for in measuring of national income. The next is the non-availability of data. So in India there is the non-availability of India or developing country also facing the such kind of problem because the data related to crop, forestry, fishery, animal husbandry and other activities, the petty shopkeepers, small enterprises and construction workers cannot maintain their any record. And for estimating the national income method, the data on unearned income and or person employed in service sector data must available. So lack of data is the other problem for measuring national income. The data on consumption and investment expenditure of rural and urban population are also not available for the estimation of national income. So moreover, there is the no mechanism for collection of data in such countries. So there is no record and not availability of data is the problem in developing country and also in India. So not availability of data is the problem in India. The next is the capital gain or losses. The capital gain or losses which are occurred to property owners by increase or decrease in market value of their capital asset or change in demand are not included in the gross national product because the changes do not result from the current economic activities. Only the current flow of productive activities that they are included into the GNP. The selling of the old car and gaining the profit, or the selling of old house and gaining the profit, it is not considered the activity of national income because in national income only new goods production and the selling activity we count in national income. So old car or old house selling, so capital gain and losses we not consider into the GNP or the national income, and how their value we are measure. And but whenever we not measure this value, but actually the people get the gain or loss, and it is affect their personal income. So it is a difficulty came into the national income measurement. The next is the depreciation. The other important point is the depreciation. Depreciation is the difficult thing to counting. Depreciation means the wear and tear of capital assets due to their use of process of production. So building machinery we use for the production purpose, and some of the maintenance and wear and tear cost we calculate in national income. It's called the depreciation. It is depend upon the technical life of the asset, regular and careful maintenance. So depreciation is not easiest thing to the count. There are no uniform or common acceptance of standard rate of depreciation application and applicable to various capital asset. So there is a different rate for the different material. It is depend upon the life and the use of that kind of goods. In the case of depreciation, one has its make many reasonable assumptions which involve an element of subjectivity. So it is difficult to make the correct deduction of the depreciation, and each and every goods deduction is calculate right or correctly. Correctly depreciation count of each and every goods is the difficult task. So depreciation of the goods calculation is the another difficulties is came into the measuring of national income. So whenever we measure the depreciation of machines, depreciation of buildings, depreciation of tools and equipment, it's a difficult things because the every goods material is different, their use is different, their life time is different, so different depreciation count for the different the goods, and there is no uniform criteria for the calculation the depreciation. So difficult task of the depreciation. The valuation of inventory changes. The raw material, intermediate goods, semi-finished and finished product in the stock of the goods are known as the inventory. All the inventory changes, whether negative or positive, are included in the gross national product. Any mistake in measuring of the value of inventories will distort the value of final production of producers. So right and correct calculate the value of the inventory is necessary. But the problem is the firm record the inventories at the original cost rather than the replacement cost. So therefore the valuation of inventory is required to carefully assessment. It is very difficult to valuation of the inventories. How much the value we take for raw material or intermediate goods or semi-finished product and finished product. So it is a difficult task, and it is came into the measuring national income. So it is the statistical or practical difficulties. And the last one, the illiteracy and the ignorance. The majority of people in developing country, the country like India, there are the people are illiterate, and the ignorance about the income expenditure record and account transaction, and that's why there under circumstances the estimation of production and earned income simply guess. We not find the right data, or the people not record their data because of the illiteracy and ignorance. So there is a problem of the illiteracy and ignorance. The people not maintain the income expenditure data because of illiteracy and ignorance, and that's why these difficulty came in measuring national income. So these are the difficulties we see, which is the practical or statistical difficulty came in measuring national income. References for the your study, you can refer the M.L. Jingan book for macroeconomics, and the H.L. Ahuja book Macroeconomic Theory, David K.K. Navalkar Modern Economic Theory, and also one textbook is available, Rasal R.G., S.P. Rao, S.K. Gotekar, K.S. Gola, Business Economics Macros, and 3 Sempur Prashant Publication Jalgaon book is also available market and the library. So you can refer these books for your further study. The next is the assignment question. What question will be asked on this topic? They explain the following question in detail. Explain detail the difficulties in measuring of national income. So there is two types of difficulties. The difficulties like the conceptual difficulties, the difficulties like the statistical difficulties. So both types of difficulties came in the measuring of national income. So both difficulties is necessary to the write these question answers. They explain in detail difficulties in measuring of national income, statistical difficulties or conceptual difficulties. So thank you for watching this video. Next time we will see the circular flow of national income in our next lecture.